we're going to take a couple of conscious breaths. Andrea here. That was for the recording. Not that it matters. We're going to breathe in now through the nose, out through the mouth, nice and deep. It's one thing about grief, you forget to breathe. One more time. It's true, it's good that it's an automatic function to breathe in and to breathe out. And just as you hear my voice and you start to relax, we're going to imagine that there is this incredible geometric structure, and it's flat on the ground around each one of us. And it is a four-sided pyramid with four very large triangles. There is one in the front and one behind you on the ground. There's one on the right and there's one on the left. And I have to tell you that this is a tool. Again, there's another tool. This one was given to me by a teacher when I went to the Arthur Findlay College, because after all this crazy phenomenon started happening with Chloe, I wanted to understand it. And when I was there, I was given this tool to use this sacred pyramid. And I had no idea at the time how. But then I learned that once you put this up, it actually magnifies everything you think, say, and do. And so I begin this session by offering that everything that is given to you, whether it's a sound or whether it's no sound, even the silence, whether it's music or a chime, is always, always offered in your highest and best good. And so we're going to pick up this pyramid. We imagine we look to the right and we pick up the first triangle, and it's a magnificent red. And we look to the left and up comes the second side, a deep purple. These two sides fit perfectly above your head. Third side behind you, you don't see it, but you know it's there. And up it comes. And this one is the soft light blue. And then the fourth side comes up in front of you. This is the brilliant gold. And the red and the purple and the blue and the gold create the colors that fill up the space inside your pyramid of light. And I can tell you, if you ever do an MRI or you have whatever kinds of treatments, lots of people who go in for cancer treatments use this pyramid, and it gives them peace and it grounds them. And that's what we're going to do now. We're going to imagine that all that light, that red and purple and blue and gold, it moves around your body inside this pyramid. And as it moves around you, it comes up and up around your legs and your torso, your neck. It comes up around your head, and when it reaches the crown, your crown opens like a vase, and in comes the light. Down, down it goes. This beautiful red and purple and blue and gold comes down the head and the neck, all the way down the spinal column, all your torso, down the legs, out the soles of the feet, and down into the ground, creating roots of light deep into the ground. And know that no matter what, you are well connected, well protected, And if you felt lazy and you didn't put it up, a lot of times I feel lazy and I don't feel like doing it either. I did it for you. And at the end, we will take it down. And so each of us now is in that safe space. And I invite you now to just follow the sound. And tonight is a night of chimes. If you took the concept of love and put it into a sound, it would sound like this. And if you took the concept of a mother's love and a father's love, it would make a conversation like this. One of the things we use in sound is silence. And so sometimes there will be no sound. Another great tool, besides movement and using the breath and having pen and paper, is to be out in nature. Without a doubt, nature and its beauty is so healing. Here we go. To give ourselves a moment and imagine ourselves out. Imagine ourselves in a place that we love to be, somewhere beautiful, somewhere safe, a beach, a lake, top of a mountain. breathe in nice and deep. Just follow the sound. Imagine your heart as a crystal heart. Imagine your heart. It's both fragile and incredibly powerful. Capable of love. This is very high frequency, crystal pendulum. And as you hear the note, you're invited to just breathe it in nice and deep. And imagine breathing this note right into your heart. I love, I am love, I am loved. I love, I am love, and I am loved. When I was in a very difficult place in my life, I lied down on the kitchen floor and I said, Lord, you have to give me some rules of the game, something. to help me get through this. And I put it actually on the back of my book. And these 4 rules are, number 1, have patience. Number 2 is easier. Avoid frivolous issues. When you have a child in spirit, so many things become just frivolous. And other things become important. Like feeding that beautiful crystal heart, opening our hearts. I love, I am love, and I am loved. The third one was heart. And the third one is, give yourself the opportunity to meditate every day. And the fourth one, I'm just figuring it out. And it's love yourself. Yep. I remember once my daughter in spirit said, "Mom, you look like a wreck. Fix your hair." And I did. So there you have it. Have patience. You know, we become what we practice. Have patience. Avoid frivolous issues. Meditate every day and love yourself. This deep sound, it settles us back down. Just breathe it in and enjoy the fade. You know, I just realized that I talked about a crystal heart, and I was given this crystal heart today. And you know, I was given it by a friend who is also a teacher, who is also a mentor and a guide. And we have been meditating together since 1992. 92. That's 31 years. She gave this to me today. And our lives, each one of us, our lives are filled like that with people who truly love us and who really are there to help guide us. And I couldn't believe this, actually. The beautiful synchronicity of this. This is my daughter Chloe's book. I still wear her clothes. I have all her stuff. I don't have all of it, but this one is called The Book of Awakening by Mark Nepo. And today is August 21st. And this is the entry for today. I know this is a little different than the way we usually do sound, but the synchronicity of this is too crazy. Listen to this. Teachers are everywhere. Teachers arise from somewhere within me that is beyond me. The way the dark soil that is not the root holds the root and feeds the flower. Certainly, we make our own decisions, dozens every day. But we are nourished in those decisions by the very ground we walk, by the quiet teachers we encounter everywhere. I'm going to bring back the chimes, and I invite you to let your mind go and just let your heart feel held by the sound and comforted, and know that you are loved and you are loved. And you feel the grace of that music. And for a moment, you just breathe in that grace and breathe grace out again. And breathe in peace. And breathe peace out again. And breathe in light. And breathe out light. And know and remember that you are loved. And you are loved. It's a crazy thing, you know. That kind of grief just cracks your heart open. It just does. It makes me think of those trees in the forest that will only grow when the nut is cracked open by fire. So may we open our hearts and keep our hearts open. So we can feel, even if it hurts, it's all part of loving. And as the hurt subsides gently and slowly, the love takes over all the space. So we open our hearts. Breathe into the heart and breathe out again. And there must be somebody who's wondering about this, because I'm being pushed by my lovely one to just mention before we end. Okay, I'm going to bring the pyramid down first. And then I'm going to finish this thought. Now the pyramid comes down in the opposite way that we put it up. So we bring down the gold, we bring down the blue and the purple and the red. And if you maybe are skeptical and think that is really ridiculous, try it. Try it when you can't sleep. Try it if you're going for surgery. Try it, just try it. And see how It brings you comfort because it immediately creates a safe space around you. And whatever you think of in your mind to be real, your cells believe that to be real. Okay, Miss Chloe. Now to finish on that other thought, she wants to talk about signs and to tell you to ask. They love sending signs, and sometimes it takes years to get the sign. So I have 1 minute more before Elizabeth will wrap things up, and I want to show you this. See this? Miss Chloe had very long hair, and this was hers. And when I went to Arthur Findlay and we were practicing mediumship, this young man sat in front of me and said, you are going to find some carved wooden stick and it is just going to blow you away. And I was like, what? That was 2017. I have no idea how this ended up in my possession. This was Chloe's. It wasn't here. I don't even live anywhere near where we lived. And one day it showed up on my dresser. And that was like 1, 2, 3, like 6 years after I received that in a practice meditation session. And I feel so bad. I hope that guy one day finds out and hears this, because I said to him, I have no idea what you're talking about. And poor guy felt so bad. And here it is. And that's 6 years later. And how did it materialize? I don't know. But it belongs to Miss Chloe. And it is so precious. This little hair thing that she used to stick her hair in. So ask for signs. Ask and just believe. And amazing things can happen. So thank you, everybody. It was a little different tonight. I hope it was okay. I never know what I'm going to say.
It's always beautiful, and that's an incredible story about Chloe's hairpin. Oh my goodness gracious.
I have another sign that involves you, by the way.
From today, or just
No, it was from February. Can I share it?
Yes, of course. Oh, okay, I've heard this one. Yes, yes.
Yeah, you've heard this one. You've heard this one. This one is so crazy. So Chloe passed on February 18th, and a couple days before, I decided to give myself the treasure of having a reading with a medium. And of course, Miss Chloe comes through and says, I wish to thank this person, this person, this person, this person. I have no idea what she's talking about, but I write it all down. 2 days later, Elizabeth contacts me and says, Andrea, you're a writer? I said, yeah. She said, would you like to write a tribute to Chloe? And I said, oh, I'd love to. So I write the tribute. And it goes on the Facebook page. And then I forget about it. And then I check it like a couple days later. And there it is. And guess what? You know all those people like 4 days before that Chloe thanked? Those are all women who made comments in that post. Amen. 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 All those people said, so, I mean, yeah. So just believe. You got to believe. Just believe. Wow is right, Heidi. That was a wow.
Yes. Oh my goodness gracious.
I know. Mm-hmm. So I love you all, and I send you so much love, and I hope you had a nice evening. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You're welcome, Peggy.
Thank you. You are so sweet to do this, and we always, let's see, you should be able to unmute and say thank you and good evening if you'd like to. And again, unless there's something wrong with it, you should be able to. Yeah, please unmute and say goodnight to Andrea. And we are just so grateful that all of you are here. And if you can't, then let me know. Nobody.
Thank you, Andrea.
Thank
you, Andrea.
Thank you,
Andrea.
It was
lovely.
Thank you.
It was wonderful.
It was wonderful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for what you do.
Thank you all. Sorry I started the film just a little bit late, but it was still before you started. Have a
It
wonderful
was perfect. It was perfect.
day.
Beautiful. Thank you.
Good,
Bye.
good.